See, I've been waiting. Waiting on.
Hi, I'm Clayton Stehr.
I'm doing Kronenberg.
This year, Miramonte is graduating loads of talented seniors, leaving the next crop of young talent to take over Miramonte sports. These athletes have excelled at the varsity level against talented seniors that are 2 years older than them as just freshmen and sophomores.
Today, we'll explore these talented underclassmen: James Vaccaro, Merrick Goodman, Holly Bahuslov, Tyler Abramson, Ryan Anderson, and Coleman Fine, and see how the future of Miramonte sports is looking.
So what is it like playing against kids that are 2 years older than you and playing at such a high level?
It's a lot of fun. It's hard sometimes, but I've matured over the games and gradually throughout the season. I mature a little more, and some of the senior leaders really helped me out.
Are you being recruited at all for college, or?
Yes, I've verbally committed to USC already.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. When did you first realize that you were able to compete against kids that are so much older than you? When was like kind of like the first game that you realized that?
I honestly think it was the first game of the year, freshman year, because I remember I got a couple of hits, and some of the seniors were saying, "Hey, you're looking good, young buck." So yeah.
CS or DFAL of the 2 years you've been playing together?
We were first team all league 2 years in a row, and we made it to the semifinals both years for DFAL.
When did you guys first realize that you were able to play with this higher competition? What was kind of the first time you guys realized you were able to?
When we won our first match freshman year, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it was against 2 seniors.
Yeah, it was against 2 seniors, and they were surprised that we were only freshmen.
They were really upset about it.
Yeah, they were really mad.
Met mom, it was on. Then he named me over a phone. Prison term, live and learn.
What was it like playing in the NCS championship game as a freshman?
It was super exhilarating. It was really exciting.
Were you nervous at all, or?
Yeah, I was pretty nervous. I mean, it's a lot different than anything I've done before. There's a lot more pressure, but it felt pretty good.
Was it intimidating playing against older opposition and having older teammates and never having anyone the same age on your team?
I mean, it was intimidating at first, but like everyone has a common goal, and using that common goal, it was a lot easier to bond with them.
With my vision blurred, take this cup of reality, niggas finna earn. When you start from the bottom, you can see the top. So when you get to it, don't let them see the spot. Next thing you know, you're looking for a rent sign. Upper echelon, bitch, we skip line. I remember reminiscing in the kitchen like, I wonder when them Braves gon' win it. I wonder when them Falcons gon' get here. High-Rex vision made more than I ever made.
Was it intimidating playing against older opposition and having all older teammates?
Yeah, it's pretty intimidating for football, and it's just a lot faster, and they're just bigger and stronger, and it's more intimidating in football, but it's the same thing in basketball.
And what was your best game for both?
I think my best game in football was against Northgate. I had 3 touchdowns, an extra point, and basketball, probably Dublin. I had like 12 points and dunk.
Was there any growing pains that went along with his playing on varsity?
Growing pains as in?
As in, like, in what ways did he like develop and mature throughout the year?
Oh, yes. In the beginning of the year, let's just say, well, he still is a hard head, but at the beginning of the year, he didn't really understand certain aspects, certain, routes, defenses, things like that. Mental IQ wasn't all there for football as a young kid, being on varsity as a sophomore. So as he got older, he definitely got better. I mean, he caught a lot of balls, actually a touchdown in the championship game, so definitely got better with age. Everything's better with age.
Yep. Where do you see Miramonte football going in the future?
The upcoming year, I think there will be a lot of hurdles to jump through, like leadership and personnel. But, I mean, if those situations are dealt with, then I think next year has the potential to be very good. The year is coming, though. I'm really interested to see what happens.
Tired of living day to day like everything's alright. Every night, just one thing on my mind. I'm just waiting on that moment. Waiting on my moment. as I stay hustling, I'm gon' shine.
What role did you play on varsity lacrosse last year as a freshman?
Well, I was the team freshman, so I got to get the goals before practice and fill up the water, and everyone got to make fun of me.
What did you need to do in order to play on varsity? Or to make the varsity team?
I needed to work outside of practice and work really hard at practice. So I hit the wall on the weekends and just give it my best effort.
Did you receive any like threats or like intimidation as a freshman on varsity, or kind of like a rite of passage onto the team?
Well, maybe do the 6-pop challenge.
What's that?